ice cream like Shanti playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my...
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw here from Richardson. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. Execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Love to throw again. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring it into... Near the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. Third and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
1st down from the red zone. This one's caught. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their early lead to 13. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Here's Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Throw caught by his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
On first down, it's Richardson. Taken in by Pierce. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Richardson now on first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll throw again, Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got first down from the 31.
Let's go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go! Hurt, hurt.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Motioning left is their running back.
Go!
From the 47. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
the ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Love out of the shotgun. He's trying to go deep again. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Green Bay touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. He finds Mitchell complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw here from Richardson. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Pick it up, you're embarrassing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now Love. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Loves to throw again. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go.
Love from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Thrown on first down, Love. Escapes the pocket. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Got, ready,
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Oh, and it's a fake. The holder's taken off. And they score. They trade an attempt at 3 into 6 with the fake. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Yeah, and the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running right, here's Jacobs. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. Love now to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's a sweep, he pops the pass forward. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. he may get in the run game as well.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. That finds Jacobs complete. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 14. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Richardson. Catch made by Mitchell. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They send a man in motion. 2nd and 1. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll throw again. Richardson. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Has a hole left, room to run. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it in. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Throwing now, Richardson. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. 1st down throw here from Richardson. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play fake, it's Love. Here's a loft deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He finds Mitchell complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Indy! The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts drop the lead back to 13. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Reed's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go.
Love to throw again. Complete out to the right. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Check. Hurt. Go. Ready.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Jordan Love, the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record.
Warrior 70.
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. On now is McManus to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
Ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamal Adams with the INT. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Thrown on 1st down, Love. That'll be complete to Jacobs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers put up even more points in a win. Jordan Love, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Has it at the 11. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now Richardson to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Colts just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Head to 60. Head. And 69. 69. Ready?
Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Chased out to him, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. On target to Musgrave. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Take go.
From the 24. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Short pass brought in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. 79 Broncos.
Richardson now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So this is a Packers win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. Born in the music. Born in the music. Born in the music. All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
That underground music, riding in the good, not used. Tighten up, you a loser. I approve. I bet I stamped and approve. Straight underground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and be a money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles, up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing Daryl, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them brands of the bed. I'm in Miami, so knowing the bands of Denzel. I caught her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, oh, about to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Show you a little piece, wanna see